President Trump says he's talking to Congressman Kevin Brady about a second round of tax cuts, and he wants those tax cuts before November. Joining us now is Kevin Brady himself. He's the head of the Tax Writing Committee in the House. Congressman, welcome back. Always good to see you, sir. Now, I want you to tell us which tax cuts are being discussed. You've told us previously that you're talking about making individual tax rate cuts permanent. Tell us, please, about other taxes which you want to cut.
Yeah, so we are working very closely with the president on that timetable in the House, and we will be consulting and are with the Senate on what best policies and format and timing for them as well. But look, you have to start with permanence because you can't overestimate the importance for growth and for certainty there. Secondly, we're looking at how do we should never settle, but ask always, how do we make our tax code more family-friendly and pro-growth? And there, I think we've got some opportunities in helping families save more and earlier in their life. And finally, look, America just fell out of the top 10 countries in the world for innovation. I want Congress to keep looking at how do we encourage more innovation here in the United States so we can win sort of that innovation race we're in with other countries. And so those are the broad strokes.
Okay.
Ways and Means Committee is developing that framework as we speak.
I'm a family guy. Which of my taxes are you going to think about cutting?
So with the permanence, we give you that certainty.
Yeah, okay.
With Main Street business, the same with retirement. It's really looking at, are there some key incentives to help you save earlier? And as you know, a lot of workers are not at the major businesses, at the medium and smaller sized businesses. What more can we do to make sure there are good, strong savings plans for you as well?
Are you talking about corporate-sponsored pension plans like a 401k? At the moment, you have to opt in. Would you consider making it that you have to opt out? In other words, when I take a job with some other corporation, I'm automatically in their 401k, and I have to ask to get out. Would you make the law like that?
I do think we ought to look at that, and here's why. No one ever regrets saving early. You know, most Americans simply regret saving way too late. So if we can get them in that savings mode earlier, you know, it's going to help them, it's going to help society, certainly going to help their families. So those are the types of policies. I don't want to get ahead of my committee or our House Republicans. Those are the exact kind of pro-growth, pro-family areas we're looking at.
Now, the exclusion for the estate tax, the death tax, is now $11 million. But that sunsets in 2025. It's not permanent. So are you considering making that $11 million exclusion permanent? Is that what you're considering? Yes, you are doing that?
Yes, and here's why. We have so many family-owned businesses and farms that now have peace of mind that they won't be caught up in the death tax. You know, when a loved one passes away, we ought to make that permanent because many of these are the businesses and family-owned farms so important to the fabric of America. So, yeah, I do think that ought to be included as well. But again, I don't want to get ahead of our committee and our House Republicans.
Is it realistic to get any of this done by November?
You know, I think it could. And so here's some key issues. We want to make sure there are votes on these issues. We think Democrats should join us. They complained that the tax code made these tax cuts long-term but not permanent. Here's a chance to step up with their words and actions. They, too, believe families don't have enough retirement savings, so work with us as well. So we think they ought to join and engage in this.
Okay. Congressman Kevin Brady, always a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Stuart.
Yes, sir.